Alrighty. All fucking righty. Welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me, see me okay. Porsche Cup series there. Just let me get organised. It's been a hell of a morning, hell of a start. So let's go with round 3 of Porsche Cup series. Let me just get...
I represent France in this race, rolling on the floor laughing.
Awesome. Great to have you on board. Okay. Righto. Yeah, we had somebody in the spectator password in a spectator spot, which is my spot. So we're we had a little bit of drama. So, but anyway, let's get into some Porsche Cup. For round 3 at Silverstone, we've only got 20 seconds odd left here in free practice. We're watching Mr. Bagnall here at the moment. We'll have a look at most everyone's in the pits, as we can see. After an epic round at Bathurst for round 2, we're going to do a bit of night racing here at Silverstone. Hopefully I sound alright, everything sounds okay, and you guys can hear me alright. We'll go through some stuff now. So you're watching, obviously, Porsche Cup. There's 3 different formats to this series, 3 different classes. We have a Pro class, a Pro-Am class or slash Silver class, and an Am class. This one happens to be a 60-minute race, so we'll do one stop in this race. There's one drop round for the series, it's a 7-round series. The final round has double points and bonus points for quali. First gets 3 points, second gets 2 points, third gets 1 point. Obviously, we're at Silverstone, so let's go through some track facts. Let's get to know a little bit about the circuit they're just about to go qualifying on. So, Silverstone, Northamptonshire, UK. Thanks, Will. Thanks, Racer. Yeah, nightmare. What's a nightmare? Yes, nightmare. So, let's go through the track facts for Silverstone. Right. Let's just forget it all and it never happened. Okay, none of it ever happened. We're at Northamptonshire in the UK. So we're at Mr. Will Friedman's home track. It was opened in 1950s-ish. As we go into qualifying, the qualifying split into 3 different classes. So AMs will go out first. Then we'll get the Silvers go out for 5 minutes, and then the Pros will have 5 minutes in their qualifying sessions. So, as we see some of the guys go out, I'll just finish this off. 18 corners at Silverstone, 5.8 kilometres or 3.66 miles. GT3 lap record for the Pros, or the top tier would be a 1:55.10. Notable overtake zones, obviously down into Village into turn 3 is a great overtake zone. Down into Brooklands into turn 16 is another notable overtake zone. And down into Stowe, which is down into the last corner, I believe. No, hang on, where are we? I'm looking, no, down into after the Hangar Straight. So another good opportunity there. Drivers will have to balance their setups between a low-speed grip required for that tight Village loop infield sector there, and have to balance the stability for the sweeping traditional type of sectors that Silverstone does provide. Technically, it's a heavy braking zones where proper trial braking is crucial and rotation of the car, so you'll see a lot of that, a lot of oversteer, understeer out of the Porsche Cup. Car, we'll go through, saying that, we'll go through what sort of cars they are in firstly, and then we'll have a look at some qualifying, go through some points. You are in, or you are watching 992 Cup car, so this is not the latest spec, but the latest spec for this game. So naturally aspirated 4 litre, flat 6, water cooled.
Let's go Butler.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, Skate. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Enjoy the broadcast, brother. 375 kilowatt, 8,000, singing at 8,400 RPM. As a torque of 470 newton meters at a bit over 6,000 RPM. It's got a 6-speed sequential dog type trans, dog type being that it's straight cut, with the upgraded paddle shifters from the previous model. Which apparently there was some issues with the 991 with their paddle shifters in real life. Has a dry weight of just over 1,200 kilo. It's double wishbone front axle, producing massive mechanical grip if the guys can set that up right and get them in the right window. No ABS, obviously, no traction control. Pro driver tips from a pro driver, which is not fucking me, which would be your throttle control's quite important, your trail braking's just as important, and not being overly aggressive with the car would be your other tip that I would pass on.
Lights, skin tone, raising hands. Medium light, skin tone, studio microphone, studio microphone, studio microphone.
Studio microphone. Thanks a lot, Tote. Thanks, guys, for dropping in. And what's the name? I'm going to have a couple of driver spotlights that I'll try and do from my phone and the notes that I have in that. But let's go watch some guys out on track. We have Mr. Van der Wag.
If there's someone in the
Garage get interface talking about if there's someone. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the tips and everything else. Obviously, I'm a racer just doing this because I don't like the current Cup car, so this is the reason why I'm doing it. I'm not I'm not a professional doing this. It's only a racer doing commentary. So you will have to forgive the crudeness and roughness of the broadcast. It is what it is. So we'll watch car 252 here in P3 as I'm lost on where he is. What's that? Oh, okay. Allow him to see the chat. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and do that, man.
Too loud compared to her voice.
I'll turn down it. Let me deal with all that shit. How's that? Is that any better? It should be a little bit better. Maybe. Let's go with that. Let's have a look at somebody on. How about that, guys? Does that sound a little bit better? I'm not sure. I can't tell. So you guys are gonna. Yeah. If that sounds better, then that sounds better. Okay. So Mr. Bidensky there from LRM. Car 505 said we're in P2 in AM. We've got Mr. Van der Wag. Like I said to you, Bathurst, I'm going to screw these names up terribly, so please forgive me for that. We'll go out and watch some silver guys. Mr. Antonelli. We'll go watch some silver guys go quali for their 5-minute qualifying session. So they're all split into classes. So we have the AMs go out for their first 5 minutes, then we have the pros go out for their the AMs go out first, then we have the silver guys go out, then we have the pro guys go out, basically. That's what we have. So we'll watch Mr. Antonelli, we have Mr. Bagnall in this class, Mr. McMillan in this class. We have... Let's have a look here, guys. We only have a few silver guys. 6, 8, something. So we'll watch these guys as they go out on their warm-up laps for their one-shot qualifying, basically. Game is always loud. Yeah, the game's always loud, yeah. And I'm not a professional, so that's the reason why that things will be a little bit not quite there, quite. But if it sounds a little bit better, good. watch some of these guys, some of these silver guys, which is very, very interesting, as you will find out, as I'll take the notes off for the championship standings while we do 8 minutes left in quali. Just put this on the bastardized clipboard.
Return to garage. In the accident, you never have to search for a driver for long again. Folded hands. Light skin tone, smiling face with halo. 9 is in the older cup car.
Yes, he is in the old cup car, I believe. I believe he is, yes, in the old cup car. So, is that what you mean? I'm gathering this is what you mean. Is bring up the HUD, yes, like this. Yes.
Not like the 991.2. Super.
Is that's better, guys? This is what you wanted to see? Yes. Easy. As long as you don't mind that on the side there. I don't particularly like it, but well, what's the name? If you guys like it, we'll keep it there. I don't mind. I should watch Mr. McMillan take the grass and now what? Now remove the circuit drawing in the top left corner. And what? Now, yeah, you're going to have to talk me through this, guys. How do you remove the track? What's the name? I don't know how to do any of that, man. I'm a 53-year-old Australian male that is technically fucking stupid. So,
see the top arrow on the left next to drive.
Yes.
Top left corner, the little arrow. 0.
Like that? How's that? I'm gathering that's better. Bingo. Okay, alright. Now that we've got my stream sorted, everyone's happy, I think. As we watch some, can we watch some racing now, please? Is that alright? We can watch some racing. That's okay. It looks to me like Mr. Alamar has taken.
All you have to do is choose the driver you want. Heart hands, lights.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. It's all for you anyway, so you tell me how you want me to do it. Yeah, so I don't mind. If this is how you want to see it, then yep, that's good. No problemo. So
learn something new every day. That way you don't die. Low.
Yeah, well, you don't. True, very true. You learn something every day. Believe me, I couldn't. Truer words haven't been spoken, brother. Truer words haven't been spoken. So Mr. Bagnall's looks like taking pole for silver, then Mr. Alamar, then Mr. Antonelli. Looks like Mr. Grenier Massey has taken 4th position, and there was Mr. Amador, Mr. Jackal, Mr. McMillan, both at the rear of the grid. Maybe this is a strategic move. As we'll go watch the pro guys, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16 pro drivers. So we have a stacked field of pro drivers. Regretting taking the. I bet you're regretting taking the. Yeah, it's going to be fast. These guys are quick. As I'll go through the championship points, let's have a look where the championship points are standing. Mr. Marchetti, Pedro Marchetti is on 31 points in the pro class, followed by Mr. Ludovic on 30 points. Mr. Marshall is on 28 points, and Mr. Squirrel in 4th is on 24 points. 6th, 7th and 8th are all tied on 20 points each in the pro class. In the Pro-Am Silver class, we have Mr. Jackal, 26 points, Mr. Mittenmeyer on 26 points, Mr. Amador on 24 points, and back in 4th, Mr. Bagnall, who's set a pole time up there, right up there. So on 22 points. Yes, there is a ton of new drivers, new pro drivers. Fifth and sixth are also on 22 points. In fourth position, also tied. So their championship after Bathurst is very, very close. The AM, let's move on to the AM class. AM class, Mr. Bender on 30 points, Mr. Podensky on 29 points, Mr. Stark on 23 points, Mr. Mackenzie has a DNF on SimGrid, but I'm sure that is maybe something clerical error or something like that. He's on 23 points, and fifth and sixth in the AM Championship are on 22 points each. Mr. McMillan is back in seventh position in the Air Pro-Am Silver class, back on 19 points. Mr. Wright, notable mentions, is in P9 in the Pro class, 19 points. And Nico Prince back in P10 with 17 points in the Pro class. As we will check some guys out here with their one qualifying lap. Mr. Lapanight in car 72 looks like he'll be the first one to set his lap time in a very, very similar to an Ironman type looking livery. So there is a ton of new Porsche Pro drivers that have signed up in the Pro class. Before the series started, everyone put down a lap time at Monza to classify themselves into what class they were. Was a little bit hit and miss with who was where, and some guys got changed around into classes. So as we watch Mr. Lapanight come through the last sector, yes, coming into the last sector, he's there. Bridge into, I believe, Portland. As we watch him, I think he'll be the first one to set a time and throw a time up for his one lap. Which he will be with the 2:03.42. So we will have a look at Mr. Gooday. This is his home track, so I expect him to do very well here. As AJ, Mr. Squirrel, car 74 puts it up into the second spot, which is taken away by Mr. Wright, the Aussie. Just taken away by Mr. Popsicle. Just taken away by Mr. Marshall. See there, who's sitting third in the championship. They've done all theirs. Lap times. Mr. Squirrel, Mr. Gooday Jr., Mr. Mittenmeyer set his lap time. So see there, it's starting to get a bit of a idea. 2:03.422 is your fastest time. We're done, we're into the wait time of qualifying. To watch a few of these guys that watch Mr. Variety up. As he goes up to P5. Mr. Friedman followed him in just behind at a 2:02.915. So you have the championship leader back in P2. Return to the garage. We have a look at the starting grid. As we can see, we have Mr.
Surprisingly
Van der
slower than
Waag
I
in
thought.
the surprisingly slower than I thought. Yeah, look, time is a little bit. The track is getting up there in the temperature. 6 kilometres an hour and wind going across to the south. If they're going down Hanger Straight, yeah, it'd be coming across their nose. So as we wait for we go into darkness, and into the darkness we will go. There's your starting qualifying. There's your starting grid, guys. We have Mr. Will Friedman in pole, Mr. Machete in second, Mr. Lappenite third, Van der
Have
Zel
a good broadcast,
fourth,
mate.
Mr.
Got a feeling
Nibby
it's gonna be
fifth,
eventful.
Mr. Wright
Grin and
sixth,
squint your
Gooday
face.
in seventh, Mr. Marshall in eighth, Mr. Van der Wag in 9, Mr. Popsell in 10 as we roll through, Mr. Odini, Mr. Wright, Mr. Janelli, Mr. Squirrel, surprising back in P14. Very surprised to see him back in P14. Mr. Amador, Mr. Stark, Mr. Bedensky, Mr. Bagnall, Mr. Alamar, Mr. Mittenmeyer back in P20, Mr. Fiore in Fiore, Fornaya, Mr. Prince back in 22, Mr. Antonelli 23, Mr. Frazzo 24, Mr. Zanini in 25. Car 6, Mr. Granny Amasia back in 26, Mr. Bender in 27, Mr. Jackal in 28, Mr. Steve McMillan back in 29 and last place in silver class. Thank you, Mr. Mac. It's going to be eventful, yes, but every Porsche Cup race is eventful, so as we wait, count down the timer, guys putting in their fuel load, they'll be having one stop for tyres only, as I am led to believe. We'll do one warm-up lap and then we'll get going. We are going to do some driver spotlights tonight as well, so we will put the camera on one guy or on a couple of guys throughout the broadcast. Just get to know them a little bit better. Oh, we're supposed to do this in round 2, but we will start off, I think, with Mr. McMillan back in the last place position. And we'll start off with him after we get these guys underway for round 3 ARL Porsche Cup series. Yes, Porsche Cups are. Will be a very interesting race, being at night. Notice the wind coming behind them, a bit of a tailwind down start-finish straight. So some braking zones and some adjustments will have to be made there. And racing at night is always more interesting. I will take a quick pit stop and be back for the start of the race. your patience as we see guys warming up. On their warm-up lap. Mr. Friedman in pole position. Let's go back and get the... No, idiot. As we screw around. With the controls. You'll have to excuse me. So look at all these guys getting ready, nearly to go too wide. So look through, back through the field. That is a lot of Cup cars. 29 to be precise. Again, we'll have a look. At the pole sitter. As they get ready to go. Okay. It's a whole lot of Cup cars at night in a relatively warmish type of UK summer. I think we're coming around Brooklands to get to this round 3 underway. So they all respect the speed limit. 2 by 2. Let's see if Mr. Freeman can make a good getaway. It's around the corner. The guys are waiting for the green lights to get this round 3 underway. Porsche Cup Series at ARL.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Saddle in. We are a go for 60 minutes. Mr. Friedman makes a very conservative first corner. Mr. Marchetti is there in P2. Going through Maggots and Beckett's. Seems relatively okay so far. We'll go back there. Here's some guys going wide. Go back here to the back as they all make their way down onto the Hanger Straight. And Chapel. Eyes 2, 3 wide. Going down into... We're watching Mr. Stark here at the moment in the middle of the pack in P16. We'll go down to Mr. Amador, P14, as Mr. Shetty, our championship leader, as we've got a couple of cars off there. It's a little bit of a wild first lap. Mr. Prince goes out wide there. We're going to stay here with Mr. Alhamar as he gets wide and gets passed by a couple of cars. Very busy first lap. Very, very busy first lap. Looks like Mr. Lappenhei's got himself into P2 with Mr. Nibar in P3, Mr. Van der Zel P4, Mr. Wright in P5. Mr. Friedman's got himself a bit of a gap, 2.7. We'll have a look back through the field here. Mr. Bagnall here, back in P25 right at the back here. Back in silver class, which are very busy. on track at the moment. See Mr. McMillan behind him there. A little bit squirrely coming onto that. Onto that fucking club straight. A little bit of a move there by Mr. Grenier Masia. Have a bit of a look. So we'll work our way through the field. We'll find out Mr. Prince, the fearless leader, back in P21. Go back up the front. Have a look at this fight for P4. Is this P4? Mr. Van der Zel, Mr. Niebar. Last step on the podium there. Have a look, go on board. Very busy track. Stand from Nellie's point of view.
To work our way to the back of the field, have a look at some of these guys at the back. Mr.
Gianelli.
It's a little bit bumpy over one of the curves, going into the arena and farm section there.
Very tight.
Yeah, there, the hairpin.
Down into Brooklands. Goes to make a look at a pass, and a passing move on Mr. Bender, the AM Championship leader.
As we go, Mr. Frazo, very tight battles throughout the whole field. There's nothing between any of these guys there.
So we go back up the front. We'll have a look at Mr. Friedman. Has a 2.1 second gap over. No, it has a 3.3 second gap. Sorry, Mr. Black and Knight. Car 72. No surprise, this is his home track. Car looks very settled. Looking good. We will see what has happened to our Frenchman. He has dropped back to P28. He's done his stop, so he's a little bit out of sequence with these guys around him, and he has he has P2 closing on him, but he has done his stop. So he's done that tyre stop and got it out of the way. Whether that was due to some damage or something else, we don't know. We'll have to ask him if he jumps into the post-race interviews that we will have for this series in the Discord, and will be broadcast live. So any one of the drivers, the 29 odd drivers, are welcome to jump into the Discord, and I will be doing post-race interviews for not only the top three, but for anybody at all. So there is our Frenchman there. He has definitely got some work to do, but he is doing the alternate strategy. So we will check back in with him a little bit later on after everyone has stopped and see how far he can make his progress. Oh, you took out... okay, thank you, Racer, for one. Appreciate the info. I didn't happen to see that, mate, so hard to keep track of everything. Well, if he did take out two other cars, then there may be a ticket coming his way tomorrow. There are tickets in this series. If you are a naughty boy, you will feel the wrath of the ARL stewards. Clean racing, clean hard racing is what's promoted here at ARL. So we like racing hard, but clean and fair. As he gets a little bit squirrely as he trucks the brake, heavy braking zone. The car did not want to comply there at all. So we will watch him as we go with Mr. Wright here in P4. Very busy back here. P4, P5, P3, all within a bee's dick of one another, basically. Okay, thank you so much, mate. Always appreciate the input, mate. It's always appreciated. I try and do my best, mate. But it just seems to be getting impatient with Mr. Wright here. This is a fight for P5, yet that is your points leader behind P4. P5, sorry. That's your points leader. He's going to make a late move here. Mr. Wright has seen him. This is awkward, nearly contact. It seems. Has he got the pass done? Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. He takes the onto the strand just by the buck of bee's dick has fucking. Okay, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. No, points leader has taken that spot off Mr. Wright. Is he going to accept that as they come down into Maggots and Beckett's? Okay, the two very fucking loose, very fucking jumpy, very fucking stallion-like, uncontrollable. It looks like he has conceded that position, Mr. Wright, so as our Pro Championship leader marches forward, we'll go down and check on some other guys. Mr. Mittenmeyer back here in P12, car 92. Yeah, those cars protest over those bumps going into the corner, yanking and jerking the car around everywhere. Very just violent cars. Mr. Squirrel didn't qualify so well, but's made his way up to P8. He has Mr. Wright behind him there. Neil Wright in P9 behind him. He is back in 4th position in the championship. So as he gets it completely wrong on the fucking accelerator and fucking loops it over, half turns it around, loses that spot, Mr. Wright. Won't be impressed about that at all. We were on him for that extravagant exit to the corner. Thank you, Mr. Squirrel, for the entertainment. Very appreciate it. Mr. Stark back in P22. Nam driver. Mr. Amador in the busy 10th position. No, oversteered. No, mate, no. These cars won't tolerate you driving them overly aggressive or anything like that. So they just do not tolerate. The back of that car looks like it has seen better days. As we have Mr. Vanderwag, car 252, pressuring a silver driver. As Stodini decides that he wants to cut the grass at Silverstone, wasn't done properly to his liking. Watch this battle. Oh, our points leader has had some kind of coming together with a solid object or moving object, and it looks like he's got damage, and a lot of it, as he decides to take all the cones out. He's dropped down to P9, make that P10. Are we looking at? Yes, we're looking at P10. Mr. Odini comes past, Mr. Popsall and P11 as well is going to get him. Our championship points leader is not having a good Silverstone. at all. That is not good news for her, and that would not be good news or healthy for his championship. Remember, we have one drop round here in the Porsche Cup Series here at ARL, so you will have to, the driver, they will have to decide what round is one of their worst rounds. This may be the round for this car we are looking at the moment, and this driver to drop this round. That will definitely take some time in pit lane. He dropped out of the top 10 into P12. We don't know what happened. If he does jump into the post-race interview, we will ask him how his race went, and as Mr. Bagnall slides up the inside, he's trying to get to pit lane in the middle of the chaos, and he's dived into pit lane with Mr. O'Dini. We have a couple others in the pits as well. They're going to take this earlier opportunity, whether it be for damage or as a part of their strategy. We have Mr. Van der Zel in there as well. We have... We'll have a look. We'll go have a look. We'll go have a look. Mr. Van der Zel, Mr. O'Dini, both in pit lane. Whether this is for their mandatory stops or not, looks very much like the mandatory tyre stops for these guys. So this will be an undercut type of a strategy. All three that are in pit lane are all in pro class. So we'll go back and we'll see if we can find our leader. Mr. Freeman has extended that lead to now a 7.4 gap over P2. Best lap of 2:02.6. So getting down there, getting down to the times that these Cup cars can do here at Silverstone. So he works his way onto that Formula 1 start grid, which we do not use. I think probably around about now, as the race has calmed out, we have 45 minutes, just a little bit tick over, 20 seconds left in the race. We have a few that have stopped. Mr. Van der Zel, Mr. Bender's stopped, Mr. Gooday's stopped, Mr. Marshall's stopped for the damage and for change his tyres. Obviously Mr. O'Dini has stopped as well. We'll just do a quick look and have a look. Mr. Bedensky as well has done his stop, and as Mr. Shetty just comes out of the pits in P26. We will find our first spotlight driver profile, and that will be this man here in P18, Mr. Steve Mack, Mr. McMillan, a good friend of mine, so no doubt that I would do his first, as he's a good mate. Car number 60 in the silver class. His hometown, where this man hails from, is Bessemer City, North Carolina. His favourite GT3 car of all time, or so far, is the Mustang GT3. His favourite driver of all time is the late Dale Earnhardt. His best ACC moment, he doesn't really ask the question, he doesn't really have a moment that he feels is a standout moment. Asks the guys 5-6 questions. He doesn't really have a moment. He said just showing progress is probably his favourite moment of ACC so far. His favourite food is country steak and gravy all day. His favourite music. He's been at ARL since April 2024. He's been sim racing since, I asked him how long they've been sim racing. He has been since 2023. And he's not a newbie and not a rookie, no matter how much he tells you or tries to fucking convince you otherwise. This man, once he retires, he will definitely step up his level. He's semi-retired, he says, but he still drives trucks. until his port permit or his truck port permit, what he does for a job, expires this year. Then he'll be full-time sim racer, kinda, wife permitting, obviously. I'm sure his wife will have something to say about that. Mr. McMillan, your wife will definitely have something to say about how much sim racing you do, as they all do. That is one of your driver spotlights. We'll do another one straight up. I think we'll do a couple as we have a little bit of a quieter moment. We'll go find our next driver spotlight, the next guy that we're going to have a look at. As we thank Mr. McMillan for submitting his questions relatively pretty quick. We wish him well in the championship. He does enjoy the Cup car. He does tell me that. So we wish him well in the championship, and hope he does well. We will find our next guy, which is very convenient that there he is, Mr. Jackal, your current championship, silver championship points leader. Calf 941. His hometown is Sarasota, Florida, which I've put here that apparently the beaches, the rich circus history, like the Ringling Brothers and stuff, are what Sarasota, Florida are famous for. His favourite GT3 car, he likes them all except for the Macca. He doesn't like the McLaren. His favourite driver is Ricky Bobby. We all know who Ricky Bobby is. Shake and bake. Best ACC moment, same as Mac really. He doesn't have one, just overall competition, and the competition of racing was his best moment, he feels, and he likes. His favourite food is steak and potatoes all day. Favourite music, he likes EDM mixes of classic rock, so I'm gathering that is electronic type bullshit crap that revs him up. He's been at ARL since PS4 days, he said, and has had breaks, raced with other leagues, so I'm gathering that's a few years. He hasn't specified exactly how long. Like I said, he's the current points leader of silver. He won his first race at ARL on the first round of Porsche Cup at Red Bull Ring in the Cup car, so he's quite excited about that. Just looking forward to doing really well in this championship and taking the championship out. He is back in P15, and I think we'll have to have a look, but overall in his class I think he's there or thereabouts near the podium, so as he's going to make or looking to make a move on a fellow silver class driver here, Mr. Alomar. But we thank Mr. Jackal. Obviously we wish him good luck in his endeavour to snag a championship in the Porsche Cup in the silver class. We will follow his progress very, very intently. As I've looked up the next again, and we'll have a look throughout the grid here at some guys. Car 72, P3, hasn't taken his stop yet, neither with Mr. Wright, who is Mr. M. Wright, so that would be Mr. Mark Wright, not Neil. We have two Wrights, which is a little bit confusing at times. We have an Australian, which is Mr. N. Wright. Mr. M. Wright is from the States. So you watch him here, chasing down, which confused me, chasing down Mr. Wright in P2, but he has Mr. Neil Wright, the Aussie, behind him, only 1.2 behind him in P4. Mr. Sandoval is back 9 seconds back off this battle, back in P5, which I believe he will be reclassified, being that he's an M driver up fighting with the pros, so there will be a reclassification of his class, I would believe. back in P5, and then Mr. Amador in the silver class back in P6. So as we go looking throughout the grid here, throughout these guys, finding Mr. Bedensky back in P26, NAM class, chasing down Mr. Prince, who is in P9, yet to take his stop. Mr. Bedensky has already taken his stop. So guys on different strategies here. So we watch our fearless leader here for a few corners. 10. I have his driver profile to do as well. I believe I could get it up on my phone, quite possibly, and do that as well while we are watching Mr. Prince. We'll watch him. Let's see if we can find this thing out. Okay. We may not be able to. We may be able to. I'm sure I got the answers from him. Maybe not. Here we go. We found them. So we're looking at Mr. Prince Nick, ARL console, head console, and all-round nice guy basically. So his hometown is Virginia Beach, Virginia. His favourite GT3 car is the Porsche 911 or the 992. His favourite driver current is Kevin Estrie, which we all know that. All time is Ayrton Senna, just a goat, basically. The best ACC moment, reaching the pro class at ARL. Obviously, it's a journey you go on when you start. It's very hard. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. And reaching the status of pro isn't just a fly-by-night type of a statement to say. So reaching pro in any type of a league, especially here at ARL, is quite an achievement in itself. His favourite food, geez, you Americans love your steak, is steak and more steak and more steak, and probably some more steak for dessert as well on top of maybe a side of steak. His favourite music, he used to be into hip-hop head. He used to be a hip-hop head in his youth. Now he appreciates all types of music. He's been at ARL for a long time. And he's our leader on the console side. This is his series. He come up with the series, designed the series. This is his series. And aren't we all glad that he did decide in his beautiful brain to create it? So there is Prince Nick. We obviously wish him well in the pro class. He hasn't got off to a really good start in this series, but we wish him all the luck in the world. Back in P8, he's yet to take his stop. He is, like I said, and tell you that he is back in P10 in the championship with 17 points, so not far if he, not far off, doing relatively okay as he turns it around and commentators curse. So I'm sorry, mate. Jesus Christ. It's just lovely. So we're on board for that. So he won't find that very funny at all, even though we do find it hilarious. But we do wish him well. We really do. Honestly, we do. We don't want him to turn the car around with 33 minutes left in this round 3. But there is your driver spotlight for Mr. Prince Nick. We will do probably one more I reckon, and then we might wrap it up at 4, and then we'll do some more on the next round. We might do a few more. We'll go find our next victim. As we look through the field here slowly, as we try and find out, there's our leader going past Mr. Gooday. Mr. Freeman has a very, very commanding lead at the moment. We are on the hunt for this man right here, Mr. AJ the Squirrel, AJ Squirrel, rodent lover, all-out alien driver. We asked him the same questions as we asked the previous drivers, and these are the answers we got. His hometown is, I'm pronouncing that Mobile, yeah? Mobile, and I'm pronouncing it, I don't know what AAL is, man. I didn't research that bit. Alabama, somebody help me out there. I don't know where that is, Mobile, but that's where he's from. His favourite car is a mix between two cars, a Lexus RCF and the Ferrari 296. His favourite driver is Travis Pastrana. No surprise there. Best ACC moment was winning the ARL Endurance Championship. His favourite food is at any Italian. Favourite music, Seven Dust. Favourite band and new metal / alternative metal. But I'm a musician and I'm into all kinds of music. So there you go. He likes all kinds of shit. He's been at ARL for nearly 2.5, a bit over 2.5 years. He's been sim racing for 6 years, he thinks. And he rediscovered his passion for racing in 2020, starting off on controller for almost 2 years until November 2021, where he got his first rig and wheel setup. So the man used to be a Gorilla Thumbs, like I have known a few to be. It is very difficult to race a car on controller. So my hat is definitely tipped to you, my sir. Anyone that can race car on controller has a lot more talent than I could ever possibly be. Again, we wish him well. He is fourth as he dives into the pits to take his mandatory tyre pit stop on lap 13 with 30 minutes to go. A split strategy, even strategy we call this. So right in the middle. We wish him well. And the championship, like I think I mentioned before, he's sitting back in fourth position in the championship on 24 points, so he's not far behind. He's currently seeing P7 as we have a few jumping in and doing exactly the same thing. Mr. Mittenmeyer, Mr. Frazzo's jumping in as we watch here. Mr. McMillan's jumping in. Mr. Zanini's jumping into the pit lane. Mr. Stark's coming into the pit lane to do their compulsory stop. As Mr. Van Zawag and P15 has received a stop go, 30 seconds, as we watch Mr. Squirrel, our final driver profile participant for tonight, exit pits in P9, and he will go to work for the remainder of the 29 minutes left in this round 3 of Porsche Cup series presented by ARL. So Mr. Freeman, I think, has come in. Does it look like he's come into pit lanes? Mr. Stark exits. Mr. Amador, we'll just see. We have a couple that have a couple of stop and goes here. So we watch Mr. McMillan do his stop here. And we'll just have a look at, see Mr. Van Der Waals serving this stop go. 30-second stop go. If he joins us in a post-race interview, we will ask him what happened. Mr. Zanini is leaving pit lane after doing his stop. Mr. Van Der Waals has cleared that penalty and is leaving pit lane P23. Mr. Frazzo has received a stop go. We'll have a look at him in P11. So he has Mr. Mittenmeyer, Mr. Van der Zel behind him. only within 2 seconds, so they will be aware that he has that 30-second stop-go. He has 3 laps. You have 3 laps to address the penalty. And then if you don't, you receive a black flag and automatically go back to pit lane. So we'll see. We'll watch and see if he comes in. We'll stay with him here for a quick minute, and we will see whether or not he is going to pit this lap, giving up at least 3 positions, if not possibly more there. We have... just watch him come onto out of the... Mr. Freeman, I think. Do we have coming in? No, we're not in the pit lane yet. Mr. Antonelli's in. Mr. Bagnall's in the pit lane as well. Just leaving, Mr. Bagnall is. I can see him just there. Mr. Frazzo comes in to obviously address this 30-second stop-go. Could have been for track violations, or he has received 3 warnings and is now required to stop for 30 seconds. So not a good outcome there. It has some work to do. As we watch Mr. Neil Wright, the Aussie, back in P5. 3.5 seconds off P4. Another 9 seconds off Mr. M. Wright. 10 seconds nearly, and then 13 seconds away from P2. Very solid result here. Would probably like a little bit further up, considering where he is in the championship. So, very quick driver, very quick Aussie. We've got Mr. Popsill here, P7. 3.2 off the back, 3 seconds odd off the back of Mr. Squirrel. Bit of damage to the front of that car. You can see that bonnet, you can see that front has lifted up, so there's been some kind of damage there, but he's not decided to fix it in his pit stop, has chosen not to, which would have a strange decision not to when you're already in this pit lane for at least 30 seconds, so damage must have been considerable amount to not warrant him wanting to go into pit lane, or not wanting to fix that when he did his stop. Only a couple of guys. We have the leader still yet to stop, so we'll check in with him in a second as we go through the field here. Mr. Zanini in P20 has Mr. Van der Zag behind him, very close. P21, Mr. McMillan there, back 9, nearly 10 seconds back off that as he swings out from behind car 15. Just letting him know that he's there. Yes, lots of fights are about to happen, mate, so we are going to have a look here at our leader. So we're just trying to find where he is on the track here. Has quite a considerable lead, I believe, over P2. Has done an absolutely clinical job. There's your pole man. So he's going to take 3 points automatically for that. And without throwing the commentator's curse on this man, which I do not want to do, he looks very, very, very strong for the win here. Round 3, 23 minutes. So let's go have a look at some other battles here. So we'll jump on the Mr. Mittenmeyer here, who's in P12. Just chasing these, very tight battle here between these 3 guys, Mr. Bagnall, Mr. Gooday, Mr. Mittenmeyer. So for the top 10 position, as we see right there, they are all within a
The gap from P1 to P2, mate, I will show you right now. We'll go on board with... Sorry guys, we'll just find P... We'll just find it. As Mr. Freedom dives into the pits. Mr. Wright there. So... Where is he here? We'll just watch him as he comes onto the... We know Mr. Friedman's in the pits at the moment, so here's your P2. He's just coming on
Out of the club straight into Abbey, into Farm, into the arena section.
So I think right now Mr. Freeman will definitely have come out in the lead. As Mr. Wright here comes down into
Brooklands.
I think you'll find
he will have a big, considerable lead. As we'll have a look. There he is. I'll jump on board with him. Let me find Mr. Freeman. Gives me for a second while I'm trying to work out where we are here. So we'll go there, we'll have a look for some battles here. So we have one there. I think he has Mr. Gooday out on his outside there. No, he's ready out. Out onto
Good here. There's Mr. Van der Zel in front of him. Mr. Bagnall has decided to loop that right around. He's sitting there for some reason, Mr. Bagnall is. We don't know the reason why. Marshall, there's our Frenchman. We said we were going to check back in with him, so we'll just change cameras here. Go. So let's just go back to garage. Yeah. So 31-second lead he has, mate, now. So that's a huge gap. That's a huge lead with 16 minutes left in the race. That's a huge, huge gap. Have a look at Mr. Wright here, Mr. Squirrel, Popsicle. We're just looking for some battles here. Mr. McMahon, Mr. Gooday Jr. So we're getting close. Mr. Jackal back in P13. Mr. Odini has Mr. Machete behind him for P14. Right there. We think a move will be on the cards, very much so. With 15 minutes left, he does look like he's pressuring the 656. Checking here, Mr. Prince has Mr. Alamar, the 9 behind him for P16. Looks like he's going out for a move, so we'll have a look. He's thrown it out. He's made the pass work now. Can Mr. Prince do the under and over? Can he? No. He's conceded that position. So car 9 goes up a spot to P16. Have a look here back, Mr. Vanderweg, who's watching all this. Mr. Antonelli's out on his own. Mr. McMillan's out on his own. Back in P20, Mr. Frazzo has no company. Same Mr. Bender. Mr. Bagnall's back in the pits with Mr. Budensky. Mr. Marquez is 5 laps down, back in P25, and car 11 is in the pits as well for his stop, I believe, back in P26. Go back up to a leader. 33-second gap this man has. Back to P2 in this race with 14 minutes left. You see the gap there. So Mr. Freeman's making his way into Brooklands. Out of Brooklands onto the straight. The main straight, start finish. Mr. Wright here. 30 seconds back. Just making his way out of the arena section and into Brooklands. So that is a massive gap. And we have this car 72 back 8 seconds back from Mr. Wright in P2. Mr. Lapinite. Solid result from this man. So on the podium. We'll see if we speak to him post-race. Mr. Wright is right there though, so he has got some
something just to keep an eye on for the last 13 minutes of the race. Mr. Squirrel is out on his own, really. He doesn't have any company or anyone around him by the look of it. Watch the car 34 with that damage, front nose damage to the car, that will be playing an effect on it. Mr. Amador back here with Mr. Van Zel. This is a close battle for the P7 position. Mr. Van Zel is going for that outside move. Is he going to make that work? He is. And taking that spot off Mr. Amador. So, put him back, relegating him back another spot here. See Mr. Mittenmeyer, 7 seconds odd back from this from that battle we're just looking at. Mr. Gooday out on his own as well. Car 6, Mr. Bruno Masia has Mr. Marshall closing on him for P11, as we see there. Our French connection right there. So just keep an eye on that. Gap's about 2 seconds at the moment, so we will we'll see if our Frenchman can grab another spot before the end of this round 3. Definitely looks like he's closing slowly but surely on this man. So that's the same. Still around that 1.8, 2 second mark, kinda ebbing and flowing. So there he is there, 1.4. So he's taken another chunk out of him. Car 6 gets a little bit wide down to that fringes of the what's name as we go back here to Mr. Jacquelis, Mr. Machete behind him. Car 82. Our pro points leader chasing down our silver class points leader for P13. So, made the move, he's going out. He's going to make that move coming around Brooklands, out of Brooklands. Flash of the lights. And the cops. Start another lap. We're under the 10-minute mark now of this round 3 ARL Porsche Cup car series. So, relegates Mr. Jackal back to P14. Check on board Mr. Odini, back in P15, as no one really for company that we can see. Car 9 is 5 seconds back for it, and 4 seconds back off him, as you have there, getting a little bit busier here. We see the leader coming up on car 9 now to make a pass on him. So Mr. Prince has Mr. Van Zillag. A bee stick off the back of him for that P17 spot. So Prince will be keen to keep that spot. So watch Mr. Freeman just overtake car 9 and put him lap down. This will be a very good battle. So watch this. 8 minutes left. Don't forget, if you're keen to, if you like what you see and you're keen to sign up and you have the time, as we watch car 252, the AM guy put it on the pro guy, put him back another spot. He took his 17, He took that 17th spot off him. Can Prince retort and take that 17th spot back? It's always great for your confidence to have an AM driver past you, so it's never really ideal. Mr. Antonelli out on his own. Mr. McMillan is McMillan. He is closing on that par 5. Needs to get a little bit closer, put a bit of pressure on him. He only has a handful of laps, if that, left. So there's your AM class leader. There is second position, and there is your third position for AM. Here is your pro class. There is, we'll check the gaps. There is your P2 and there is your P3. We will check that gap with 6 minutes 40 left in the race. We'll just check in with the gap on how much Mr. Freeman's been able to pull this gap out. There has been a clinical display from the Englishman. So no surprise here at his home track that he's done well. Just remind everyone, stay around, hang around after the race. We'll be getting all the drivers, any of the drivers that want to jump into the Discord and have a chat with me. We will be doing post-race interviews, asking some questions, getting to the bottom of some questions we have for some of these guys who had stop-goes, had incidents, and we'll see how their race all panned out. So more than welcome to hang around, continue to stream, and we'll do those interviews post-race. Still waiting for the gap to appear here on our screen so we can see that gap that Mr. Freedman's pulled out 1 lap. So to Mr. Wright here, it is a considerable gap. Mr. Lapinai has Mr. Wright. This is a close battle. 5 minutes left, just about left in the race. This P3 has not been decided yet. The podium has not been decided. We have P2 and P1 sewn up, but can the Aussie, can Mr. Wright take this spot away from him? We'll have a look from Mr. Wright's point of view. He's in P4. So there's a great chance. We've under 5 minutes now. We're getting down to the last couple of laps. Can Mr. Wright make a move? Can he put the pressure on? Tyres are starting to be at their absolute worst. Can he put any pressure on the 72? He forced him into a mistake. Can the 72 hold him off? Very tight in the field section to come onto that Formula One start-finish grid. Very interesting battle. Just check in here with car 181. Another close battle here. Only a couple of minutes left on, 3 minutes left on the clock. Still battle for P7. Go back here, Mr. Amador, Mr. Mittmeyer. Another close battle. Second away. See, has Mr. Wright made any inroads? No. gaps remain the same to the 72. This is the battle. Can the 181 get this move done and grab this P6 off the 34? Going to get the last lap any minute here. You guys wanting to make these moves, we'll have to get them done now. Just a bit more if he wants that P8 spot. We'll have to make that move now. Just a good 8. There's our Frenchman in P11. Shetty has got past. Cardi 2 has got past. Class 6. Go back up to Mr. Wright. Has that gap as it's aimed out. See this very tight fight here and the one behind it as well. Can car 8 or 181 do it? Can
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it to him,
as you watch the go on board with the leader for his final lap. Mr. Ryder's back. The gap's about the same. Still over a 30-second gap. So he's on his final lap. So we'll see if this man comes in and jumps into the post-race interview, give us a rundown, but has been a clinical display from this man for round 3. Took the pole. As far as we can tell, he's had no issues, no dramas every time we have checked in with this man. So very good job. Comes onto that club straight. Final time. You can watch him enjoy this lap car 208. At his home track, always good to take the victory at your home track, always a good feeling. Flashes the lights. As he starts the celebration. For Mr. Friedman's first victory in this series. As he takes the checkered flag. There is your winner of round 3. Porsche Cup Car Series, Mr. Will Friedman. Car 208. Congratulations, mate. Very well done as he absolutely, completely yanks the car. You have Mr. Free. Where have we got there? Hang on, sorry. As we watch Mr. Wright here, the Pro Class come home after his breakaway. He's going to finish on the podium with a P2. So, congratulations, Mr. Wright, for a P2. In class, as you see, we'll watch Mr. Lap Knight P3. Did Mr. Wright. Didn't get him for that podium spot. So congratulations to the car 55. We will see if we speak to him. We have Mr. Squirrel back here in P5. Coming around the last corner. We finish the race off in P5. Mr. Pops on P6. You have to admit that this is the battle going down to the line. Can Mr. Van der Zel get past him and make it a P6 finish. It is close. It is close. He has got the P6. So congratulations, mate, for holding him out. Mr. Van Zyl, good drive as well. Mr. Mittenmeyer's there. Mr. Amador finishing. Mr. Goudet. Mr. Marshall, there's our Frenchman, finishes in P11. Mr. Marchetti right beside him in P12. So there is your finishing order. As we watch these guys go nuts. Mr. Mittenmeyer going crazy, Mr. Amador going nuts, blowing tyres off it. So there we have it, round 3. As we watch these guys disappear out, I will connect up my what's her name and get some post-race interviews going for you guys. As I've got my phone holder. Grab the phone. Okay. We'll jump into a Discord. We'll join the voice first.
Folded hands.
Awesome, mate. Good race from you, mate. I'll just do these post-race interviews now. G'day, mate. Jump in. How you going? Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Good. Just run us through your race. Where'd you finish, mate? You'll just have to remind me where you finished and what class you're at. And, yeah, just run us through your race, mate.
Pro class, 3rd place.
Mr. Lappenite. Yeah, congratulations, mate.
I'm not congratulating myself for that one. I would have wanted a bit more there, but yeah, I qualified 3rd, had a good start. Well, dropped down to 4th initially, but then avoided contact and got up to 2nd. Had a pretty healthy lead of about, I think, 12 seconds by the 15th minute, and then spun it out in the last corner. Cost myself 17 seconds and a bit of front end damage, and the rest of the race was just P3 defending against P4 pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, we were watching it, mate. So, but good fight still. I'd say that's still a good save, mate. What did you? Obviously, you had some challenges there, mate. What was the biggest one? Or was it just the spin, mate? How did you go with your tyres and stuff?
Well, the spin was the first one. I'm not too sure why it happened. I don't think my inputs were too different, so I'll have to review my recording. After that, as I mentioned earlier, that gave me front end damage. It cost me, I believe, about 7/10 a lap to my usual pace. So just trying to close that gap as much as possible to what I should have been doing without damage. But I guess the biggest challenge on this one.
Nah, mate, you did well. Even did any time you can jump on a podium, even if you have to defend it, it's a good race. So, congratulations, mate, on the P3. Thanks for jumping in and having a chat with us, mate. We will see you next round. Thank you so much.
For sure. See you next week.
No worries, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, who we got next? Who's up next? Who wants to jump in? Who we got?
Probably me, I think.
Yep.
Cheap and swag.
Yeah, mate. You just tell us where you finished, mate. What class you're running? You are running. Where are we? We're trying to find you on the what's name. You're running AM class, so you took the victory in AM.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, you took the victory, so congratulations, mate.
Qualified P9. Was running around P5 for the pit cycle.
Yep.
Went too fast in the pits. Got a stop and go 30. Went down to P21, I believe, and then fought back up to P16. So.
Oh, well done, mate. And I'll just ask, like I asked all the drivers, and that obviously it doesn't matter whether or not you've been racing for a month or whether or not you've been racing 10 years. What kind of advice can you pass on to somebody who's thinking about, might have been watching tonight and thinking about, hey, I want to do that? What advice can you give to them, mate, about racing and going about racing not only the Cup car but any GT3 car?
Well, I don't know, it's a super easy thing to get into. The game's cheap, like you don't need the most expensive gear. I bet you 90% of the guys here don't have full cockpits and setups. They're just running wheels on desks, and super easy to get into, and it can still be fun. So.
Yeah, cool. No worries, mate. Well, congratulations, mate, on the P1. We're super impressed about that. That'll definitely throw you in the mix in the AM Championship for sure, mate. So thanks for jumping in and having a chat to us, mate. And we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah, take care.
No worries. Thanks very much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Jordan, let's have a chat with you, mate.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. How are you? How was your race? Run us through your race, mate. How did it go?
It started off well. Qualifying was good. Got into a little bit of a battle. Ended up having to go wide and yield in the position. I was like, right, I'll come into the pits, do an earlier pit stop. I was going to go long and go to the end, but yeah, I decided to come in earlier. Just do tyre change and then try and go long. But I ended up taking the tyre change off, so I had to go round and then come back in and do the tyre change and then go back out. So I kind of messed my own strategy up.
Oh, mate, that happens.
Yeah, exactly. Happens to the best of us. But from there, it was like just get my head down and see what I could do.
And what did you...
And yeah, ended up finishing P10.
No, not bad. That's the very solid result, mate. Very solid. What did you find beneficial in your car setup, mate, overall, and the overall performance? What did you think that you reckon that you were improved from last round at Bathurst or the first round? What do you think your overall, the setup that might have benefited you somewhat?
So, I do a lot of endurance races, so I know how to look after tyres.
Yep.
I think that's the main thing with these cars. You've got to try and maintain your tyres, because obviously with no traction, if you spin up the back wheels, then you're in trouble. So that's practically what it is to go forward. You've got to try and look after them tyres as best as you can, and just try and stay consistent and out of trouble. If you can do all of that together, then that's the way to go forward. You know what I mean? You should finish quite high up.
Beautiful. Mate, we'd love the advice.
Obviously, going off for the last two races, that hasn't happened for me. I've got myself in trouble. I've ended up doing pit stop things. I had a word with you last week over Discord.
Yeah.
It's just been a mess the first two races.
That's okay, mate. We can only move forward and look forward to the next race. And we look forward to tracking your progress, mate, along the series.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for dropping in and having a chat with us, mate. We'll have a chat with our Frenchman, and we'll see how his race went.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Well done, Will Freeman on the win as well.
Our resident Frenchman. Jump in. Hello, mate. Probably need to take me off mute. Well, while you work it out, we'll have a chat. We'll have a quick chat to Marksman, and we'll see how his race went. Marksman, there you go, a copy there, mate. Yes.
Yes.
No.
No. Are you there?
Yes, mate.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Run us through your race, mate. You got a P2. You got a P2 in the pro class, mate. Just run us through your race, how it went quickly, and just give us a little bit of a rundown from your seat.
So I ended up qualifying P6.
Green light. Give it all you can.
And going through the race, since I was still a little far behind, I was just kind of struggling with opening laps with cold tires. Kind of lost initial pace, and then there was like so many crashes in front of me that kind of just held me up, but also kind of cleared the way.
Yep.
Held me up attacking the lead, but allowed me to gain in position. I think at one point going through Chapel, there was like a 4-car pileup, so I just slowed down, took my time, and just got through just fine. So yeah, once I got into P3, there was a guy in front of me. He ended up making a mistake, and I was just like slowly catching him already. But he ended up making a mistake in the final corner and got around him, and it just held P2. Friedman had a great race. By the time I was able to actually get my head down and start trying to catch him, he was already 20 plus seconds in front of me. But yeah, he had a great pace. For myself, I had a lot of tire problems. On my opening stints, the whole right side, I had like punctures on. They got down into like the mid 25s on the PSI. And then I came in early, I boxed early to get onto a new set of tires while I had traffic in front of me. And I ran into the same issue, but this time it was my front right, where I just had a puncture. So I think my thing to take from this race and also correct myself from to the next races is to watch my tires, and then also watch any little any micro mistakes, because here in the Porsche Cup, anytime you get just one small mistake, it can kind of domino effect into something bigger, and you may only lose, a tenth here, a tenth there, maybe a half a second or so, but it all adds up and throughout the length of a race. So I need to start watching like my micro mistakes.
Well, welcome back, mate. We welcome you back to the series and the Porsche Cup series. Congratulations on the P2, and we look forward to seeing how you go next week on the next round. So thanks for dropping in and having a chat with us, telling us how your race is, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
We'll see if we can have a chat with our Frenchman now and see if he can tell us how his race is. He's been sitting there waiting for a while. Thanks for waiting for us, mate. So you have the floor, mate.
Hi, hello.
How are you, mate? I'll ask you the question, how did your race go, mate? We were watching you there for a while. We noticed that you had a few dramas and a few issues and stuff like that in the first lap. So just run us briefly through how your race went, mate.
The race didn't go as planned for me.
Okay, and what happened? What was the main challenge or main issue that led to that, mate?
Sorry for my English.
What was the main issue? What happened? What happened to make it?
Trying to figure out what happened in that first lap, but that really impacted the rest of my race.
Yeah, we noticed that you had a bit of an off or a coming together with a couple of cars, or another car had a coming together with you. You're not sure at the moment, obviously, what's happened. We'll have to do a bit of post race analysis there, mate. Well, we're sorry that you didn't have such a good race, mate. But just what sort of takeaways from the race can you let us know, mate? So what lessons that you have you learnt from today's race? Just
give us a bit of an insight, mate, on what you're going to do moving forward.
Hey, so I'm actually there to translate some of the phrases for him.
That's okay.
It's okay?
That's fine.
Ok. Ok. Il te demande ce qui a mené à cette perte de position et globalement, qu'est-ce que t'attends après?
It's just incident in first half.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Why that?
J'ai pas vu c'était qui pilote. I don't see
Green light, go, go, go.
the driver.
Ah, okay. I understand. That's okay, mate. We have those rounds. We have some rounds that are good, some rounds that are bad, mate. We look forward to seeing you next week, mate, and we can start. You can start afresh. A new round is a new round, mate. So you're still finished, which is one of the main important things. First, you must finish a race. So we look forward to seeing you next week, mate, and coming back even stronger.
Next week. Il dit qu'il a hâte de voir les prochaines courses que tu vas finir et puis qu'il y a des courses qui sont moins bonnes et des courses qui sont meilleures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, mate, for dropping in.
I train hard for all around this season.
Well, I would think that would be your drop round for this season, mate. Definitely. So I would definitely consider this one to be your drop round. So thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you dropping in and having a chat with us, mate. And we will see you next week.
Ils vont te revoir à la prochaine course.
Yeah, sorry for my English.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Everyone's from everywhere, so that's fine. You're all right, mate. Thanks for dropping in. We will we'll catch you next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bye-bye.
See ya. And there you have it, guys. There is a Porsche Cup round 3 from Silverstone done and dusted. Post-driver interviews are done. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate the support, all the advice, the help, everything else. Just been awesome. We will catch you for round 4. Same time, same back channel. Hopefully we'll be able to get this one away cleaner than the one we had today. But we appreciate you dropping in. Find ARL on Discord and SimGrid if you're interested in joining us for some racing. You'll be most welcome. Don't forget our membership and patron memberships are available for your perusal and looking at. Again, thanks for tuning in. This was ARL Console Porsche Cup round 3.